today I'll be working with Chris, a patient who has diabetic neuropathy and bilateral pressure sores in their heels. So my goal is to go ahead and transfer them from a bed to a wheelchair utilizing the transfer board and making sure that he doesn't utilize any type of weight bearing in his heels as he transfers over to the chair. Hey Chris, how are you doing today? So I'm Zach. I'm going to be a student physical therapist today, and what I'm going to be helping you do is to go ahead and pop yourself up into the bed to get into a seating position. We're going to utilize a transfer board to help you shift over to the chair, because what we don't want to do is aggravate the pressure wounds in your heels that you have at the moment. So we're going to try to not bear any weight into those heels, which means that we're going to be using a lot of your upper extremity to press up into the board and transfer you and scoot you over into the wheelchair, okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, good. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove this blanket so that way you are comfortable. Make sure that this is tucked out. Good. And we do have non-slip socks on already, so we don't have to worry about you sliding off on the floor. So what I'm going to have you do, I'm going to come on this side first. We're going to shift you over toward my side so that way we can help you log roll over to the other side to get you into that seated position, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is go ahead and prop yourself up onto your elbows and shift your weight toward me. Shift your hips toward me. There you go. A little bit more for me. Good. And I'm going to go ahead and move your feet over to my side. So here, shift. Are you feeling okay so far? Yeah. Good. So we're going to stay in this position. We're going to log roll over to our side, meaning that your hips don't deviate away from your upper body as well, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to rest your hand on this side. Use the force of this hand to pull yourself toward me as I pull you over to the side of the bed as well, okay? Once you're in that side lying position, you're going to use this hand to prop yourself up onto the bed as I swing your legs off. So now you're in a seated position with your legs hanging off of the floor, okay? Any questions? Okay, good. So here, go ahead and reach over. I'm gonna grab you right over here and pull you over. Good, bringing you over to your side. Making sure you're covered up. Good. From this side, you're gonna go ahead and pop yourself up as I swing your legs down. Push yourself up, nice, and relax. How are you feeling so far? Okay, make sure that that's good. Your back is covered, tucked. So while you're there, I'm going to go ahead and shift over this oxygen tank so that we're not in the way. Bring it over on this side. Make sure that stays on. I'm going to bring this wheelchair that's already properly draped so that way you can sit on here feeling comfortable. We're going to bring this over here, angle it slightly so that we can slide over to the side. Wheels are now locked so that way they don't slide backwards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place this gate up to your side, so in the case that I need to help you transfer your weight over to the chair, I can do so by grabbing onto this belt. Bring your arms out to the side for me. Good. I'm going to give you a big bear hug from behind. Good. How does that feel? Okay. Too tight? Good. We want to make sure that this is secured so that way you don't slip out, especially when you do decide to stand. I'm going to lower the bed so that way we can get the chair on the same type of height as the bed. Making sure that we do not let your heels touch the ground. So it's okay if your toes touch the ground, but we want to make sure that your heels do not touch the ground. Good. Nice. So good, clear from here. How are you feeling so far? Good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab this transfer board. This is going to help us to prop you onto the chair without utilizing too much of your lower extremity to bring you over to the side, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and lift up your femur. Place this right under there so that way you can go ahead and slide over to the chair. So before we start moving, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you place your hand right over here on top of the board. So bring a little bit more over. We want to make sure that our fingers don't curl into the hole or come over the edge. We don't want to crush our fingers, so either do a fist or flat palm for me, okay? You're going to use your other hand to press onto the bed and use your triceps to press up. Bring your hips over little by little over until you're fully on top of the chair. I'm gonna be supporting you from the bottom, making sure that your heels don't touch the ground, keeping in mind of those pressure wounds, okay? Any questions?
No.
You ready to go? All right, so from here, go ahead and push yourself up and push over to the side. Nice, just like that. Keep going, one more big push, and bring your arm onto the rest. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and bring the stool over under with a pillow, so that way you do not have to have your heels touching. So go ahead and rest that there. Lift this up, removing the board. Your oxygen tank is so good and out of the way. I'm going to place this towel over your lap so that we can make sure that everything is covered up and we don't see what we don't want to see. And untuck and remove the film. Okay. Go ahead and lean forward for me. Good. Nice. This is on the side. All right, how are you feeling so far?
Good.
Feeling comfortable in that chair?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So now that we're done, you're comfortable in the chair, we have officially transferred you over to the chair.